Good afternoon to you all. Assalamu alaikum. I am Sekou Cisse. I'm representing for GGT, Gambia Got Talent. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. Yeah, for the press conference. First of all, I will allow us to, to pray on our own way. As we started this project, we ended in a successful way. So we can all pray in our own way. Bismillah. Thank you all once again. I want to invite Action Gambia for the welcoming. Action Gambia, you're welcome.
Greetings everyone. Thank you all. Yeah. I am Action Gambia Entertainment. Thank you all for coming here. It's a warm evening.
Good afternoon to you all and friends from the media. Welcome to the first ever conference of GGT, Gambia Got Talent. And I am going to be your moderator for tonight. I am Empress Bayi, the program coordinator. And on my far left, I have Countryman and Ada, Mr. Waka J, the CEO, Mr. Diallo, Sehu, and Honorable, and we have also Action. So back to you, Sehu.
Okay, thank you all once again. I'm gonna invite, Empress Baji again, the project coordinator. To present the project.
It's okay.
We are coming to you. What again? No, we are coming to you. We're going to do just because first.
Remember, you are live. Introduce what?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna invite the guest speakers here. We have Wakaje and Honorable. So Wakaje, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this press conference. As you all know, it's all about Gambia Got Talent, and it's a very good initiative, and it's the brainchild of Mr. Jallo here, and I think this is something that Gambia needs, because as you all know, all the youths in the Gambia, they all want to be someone, and this would give them the platform to showcase themselves. So I'm so later on I would come in and give my support and also any idea that I have that I can add to this project. So I'll leave the guys to do their thing because I'm an invitee, so I'll listen to them and then I come in later on. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Wakaje. We have Mr. Duduja on board. Mr. Duduja, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. I am always passionate when we talk about the young people. And having heard about the project, when you talk about the project, it's always working towards achieving something. It could be an aim, a goal, whatever it could be. But as far as it involves young people, we're talking about now and the future, which is always hopeful for any society. But knowing what GGT does, Gambia Got Talent, what they do, it's not the first attending an event or their occasions. There's always hope. The future is always bright. And their ultimate goal is how are they going to nurture talents and develop young people. Now, as young people, I believe they should create a vision, consider what goals you want to achieve throughout your life. It's always very important. When you have a vision or passion of doing anything, it should be aligned time process. Like you have a long way to go. When you start, you struggle, you fail, always you have to look ahead because it's just the beginning. Being a young person, a lot of things are ahead of you. Another important thing is to perform a self-assessment. Whatever you're into, whatever you do, always assess yourself about your performance, what you've achieved, what do you want. It always helps. It's not about comparing yourself to other people, but you have a passion for what you're doing. There's a belief, there are goals set and you want to achieve. So you always need to assess yourself so that you'll always upgrade yourself to always do better. Now, when you live your life, you need to prioritize it. There are a lot of things we do in life, but prioritize what you do, especially when it comes to talent. Means give it a focus. Whatever talent you have, you must always nurture it, keep practicing, and always aim higher. You don't need to set standards that this is what I am doing, it's always enough for me. Always aspire to be the best. Now, to achieve that, you need to prioritize your life. In moving on to achieve that, you need to set what you call values. You need to set your values. You need to make sure that you value what you do and what you want to achieve in future. This gives you the zeal, the energy to keep moving on. Because once you don't have that aspiring zeal of the value of knowing what you're worth and what you want, this is sometimes very challenging when it comes to young people. And they tend to give up along the way. When you don't establish that value, you tend to give up so soon. And in achieving your goals, you need to set them and establish them within a time frame. There are people who tell you, I want to achieve this at this particular time frame, time period. Next year, I will be the best. Now, when you set such or establish this goal, you'll want to walk going the extra mile because mentally, physically, you've prepared yourself that you want to be the best. It's always important in life. Now, in order for all this to materialize, you need to outline an action plan. Now, not only talking about it now, but walking the walk, doing the do. It's always very important. This is what gives you the self-belief. You'll have challenges along the way, most importantly financially. But is it the only obstacle or the challenge that can draw you back? No. These are times when even people take a break in what they do. I must get the money in order to move on. But all this can be achieved when you set a target that I am going to be the best and I'll nurture my talent. Obstacles will come your way. To some extent, even what you do, people are going to copy it. People are going to imitate you. And sometimes they might do it better than you do. But when you set the standards, it's like the ambition is yours. You started it. Do you let go of it for others to make use of what you started or what you created? No. That's when the competition comes in. And there are numerous examples when it comes to this. You can take like artists, for instance, you can create a hit song. And when people sometimes imitate or they sing that song, sometimes they even do it better. Maybe due to the voice or the accent they have, or they even practice better songs that you've written, you've created. Now, if others can do that, how about you, who is the owner of that content, who had that creative mind to develop it? So which shows that even what you've created, there's always room for improvement, there's always room to develop it in making it gets better. But once again, thanks to GGT, Gambia Got Talent, for always creating the initiative, creating the environment for young people to showcase their talent. And I believe this project, they will elaborate more on it, what they have for it, and what the future holds for it. But collectively, as Gambians, we'll also consider ourselves as young people. We'll keep supporting along the way. Anytime our support is required, we'll give it all. So I want to thank them for giving me this opportunity to highlight what I feel young people should embark on and to keep pushing them, to tell them the future is always bright. That is, if you look towards it and you believe, you have that self-esteem in you, you're able to achieve anything in life. So thank you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Ja. Thank you. As I said it earlier, this is GGT, Gambia Got Talent. I'm gonna invite Empress Baji to the board again for project presentation. Empress Baji, the floor is yours.
I said, my name is Empress Baji. I am the project coordinator of GGT on this project. Basically, GGT is the only full-fledged company which is registered under the base of scouting and nurturing talent in the Gambia. And basically, this talent competition that we are coming to introduce is not only a talent competition to showcase your talent, but rather it is a scouting as well. The winners will be chance to also be signed by GGT, if possible, in the nearest future as well. We hereby introduce the Kankiling Youth Exhibition and Scouting Talent as well. So we are going to focus on these categories, which is singing, dancing, and also drama, poetry, etc. And also, this talent competition is not only about winning, it's about introducing young talent in the Gambia as well, because we all know youth in the Gambia, showcasing your talent is something very difficult, except in this industry we are. Support is something which is lacking in the industry, but GGT has made it very easy for you, not only bringing you a project just for 6 months, but also a project that can go lifetime and changing lives of young people in the Gambia as well. So I therefore urge everyone to register. The application form is just $200. With this application form, you have the chance to win different prizes, not only for GGT, but also for yourself in terms of supporting your ambitions and also showcasing your talent in different forms as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Empress Baji. Thank you all. I'm gonna invite Adama for the question and answering. Adama, you welcome. The floor is yours. Adama.
And good afternoon to you all. My name is Adamaba. Basically, I am here. I'll be listening to you guys. Any question you have, you can ask.
Is there anyone out there who wants to ask any question? Any of the journalists?
Okay, to answer your that question, basically, it's going to take like 6 months. And then we do not decide yet the place that's going to happen in. But very soon we will notice you guys. We will let you guys know.
Any other?
Are you only focused on the Congo area?
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
Are you only for the Greater Banjul area, or would you be going to the provinces?
No, it's going viral, like we can say it. Anywhere. The door is open. Whosoever want to participate, you can come and buy the form and participate. Yeah.
You getting seated here. I am trying to say a big thank and welcome to you all.
Thank you.
A big thanks to the media houses that spare their time, resources, energy to grace this occasion, which seems deemed necessary for the Gambia, not for an individual. A warm welcome to you all.
Thank you.
This is a project, as the project coordinator have rightly said. It is called the Kankiling Youth Talents Audition, countrywide. And if we talk about Kankiling in our Mandinka language in the Gambia, it means the youths all stand to say one voice, togetherness we rise, divided we fall. If you talk about talent, Gambia's Got Talent, it is a company that is fully registered, as he rightly said, not just yesterday, but 2 years and some months today. If someone would like to say, he will say, when this Gambia's Got Talent get launched, it's a new company. Like Honorable Duruja rightly said, this company was launched 1 year ago. We are not a company which is for an event. We are a company that represent the Gambia. We want Gambia to be represented nationally and internationally for the benefit of the youth of this country. When you talk about empowering youth, it's broad and very hard to identify. There is a gap between their expectations and the reality that they face. They are often given the opportunity and the environment to enable them live their life independently. It is on this background that Gambia's Got Talent deem it fitting and incumbent to open up a company which will actually represent the youth of this country. This is why it is not called any other talent, but Gambia's Got Talent will represent the whole Gambia. You will agree with me that youths have larger expectations, but it's not all youths are gifted naturally to handle certain portfolios in this country. Therefore, it is a collective responsibility for the Gambians, residents of the Gambia, to understand that Gambia's Got Talent is not only centered to an ethnic group, it's not only centered to an average age, not sex. It is a universal which stands for talents in diversity. I therefore want people to understand that Gambia's Got Talent is not just here to gain money and go, but instead we are here to support the youth, invest in the youth who are the future leaders tomorrow. I therefore understand, and you will all agree with me, that Gambia have a bank full of talent, but there is no platform that is here to stay and to support the youth of this country. By saying this, and you will also agree with me, there were many platforms that is doing what the Gambia's Got Talent do since I didn't exist. But where is the legacy? What do they give to the country? Are the youth still benefiting? Are they still being represented? No. We need Gambia's Got Talent to make sure every youth to understand that this is not just for an individual. And we are not closing doors for anyone that want to come on board to support the agenda which is for the youth. And this is why we call it Gambia's Got Talent presenting a project, as my project coordinator have rightly said, Killing Youth Talent Audition. That's the name of the project. And we'll also make you understand that there is also a grand prize, as he rightly said. We need individuals, we need the youth, we clear of our hearts, clear of our minds, and fight for Gambia. We might have differences. And then those differences are just personal. It has nothing to do with the youth empowerment. And I don't want any youth to think that this is just the people that are around Jalo or the Gambia's Got Talent are welcome. But everyone is welcome. Let's clear up our differences and fight for a better Gambia. The youths are the future leaders. The youths are the future hopes. The youths are the engine of this modern land called the Gambia, the smiling coast of Africa. I therefore call all the youth, regardless where you belong to, or what you do, or what you think about Gambia's Got Talent, but it is a project, a company that is for the youth. We have been living in a place where the youth have been gathered. Events have been hosted, expectations were high, and it's done once in a year. Gambia's Got Talent is not just here for once in a year, but around the clock. That's why when I launched the company with the youth of the Gambia, I didn't rush in any event. At that time, the cake was hot. As many will always say, cut the cake when it's hot. But I don't believe the cake can be cold when the youths all stand together as one. It is always remain hot. We need to understand that Gambia's Got Talent, we are not just here to just organize events for individuals to feel like this is for them. No, this is for the Gambia. I want to be here today. I just have the legacy, but I want to leave and let other people control the steering. I am one among a lot, and many are called, few are chosen, but I believe I don't want to be chosen, but I want the youth to be chosen. And I urge each and every one of us here to understand that this talent competition is going countrywide tour. We are not stopping only in the urban areas. But however, we are starting with the urban areas, yes, because we want to start from where we live. Then it expand, and it will expand to the last root of this country. And after doing the audition, there will be competitions. And this competition, there will be selections. And this selection, there will be independent judges that will be impartial, not biased in any form, not to say you are handsome or beautiful, but the fact that you have a talent, we will there to support you and to make sure you explore at all costs as far as you live in the Gambia or you are a Gambian. And again, if you talk about this, they will think that you're not going to the provinces. As I said, we are going Basse, Koina to Katong, Banjul to Bara. Wherever you think of, we are coming. We are not coming for only an individual talent. We are scouting talent in diversity. We want to have a form of a recycling plan. We want to have a networking plan in order Gambia to be represented nationally and internationally. By saying this, it's not just to organize events here to make a final big prize is given, it's done and dusted there. No. This is just a beginning of a journey that I've just begun. And we're going far away. I want to go until when I see myself as I can't even no more walk. She wanna go until when she will feel like I just want to pray and just sleep. Then our generation will take up this thing and it will be there for the Gambians forever. And again, I will also like you to understand that the talent competition that is coming, we have people that are with magics in the Gambia, but who can tell me one among the lot? Nobody. We've not seen them anywhere. We've seen only singing and dancing. Poetry are not empowered, magistrates, drama, comedy, content creators, and so forth and so on. We need to understand that Gambia is an industrial country. Some people will call it outside the world a virgin land. Yes, it's a virgin land. Anything that you market, I will market, but depend how you market. A lot will stand and say, you can just go and get it. And we just don't want to get it. We want to get it along with the youth. We get it along, we go together, we die and survive together. And the youth, when we are one, we clear our differences. I believe we will make a difference in our society. Because if you think you can divide the youth, and the youth said this is the Gambia we have, and anybody that want to support the talents of this country and want to support the youth, we dare to back it 100%. Trust me, we are unbreakable. Let us not divide ourselves as the youth. Let's come as a team. Let's come as a one family. Let's stand as brothers and keepers. Because if you check, there is no tribe when it comes to the history of humanhood. We have only Mbemba Adam Adarozia, That was one. We are all one. You are a Mandinka, you are a Jola, you are a Fula, you are a Manjago, you are a Papel, whatsoever you name it. Trust me, you will not cut yourself and see water. We see blood. And when I cut you, being a Papel, I will see blood. Not anything. So let's believe we are one family in a different direction, different parents, but we are one in the eyes of not only the philanthropists, not only the government, not only the businessmen, not only the GSM companies. We want to come up with a contingency plan that represents the youth. I support when an individual support an individual. That's okay, it's the youth. But we want to support an agenda that will represent the youth here and hereafter. That is to make sure they have a sustainable development. Because comparing to the crime rate, if I am not educated and I think I can just do a trick to win a lot of prize that can serve me a source of living, and I'm not being recognized, I need to survive. And suddenly I mistakenly do things that actually is not worthy. It will lead the crime rates go up. But if the youth are represented, their ideas, their skills are represented and defended and supported, trust me, we will live a crime-free nation. And that's all what we pray for. The Gambia that is known to be peace and peaceful, welcoming all kind of tribes, welcoming all kind of individuals, welcoming all kind of talents. We represent the Gambia. So let the Gambia understand that this is for the Gambia. Let's come out. We are going to kick off the project. As soon as possible, you will hear the first force of direction, and we will call on the media also to support this agenda. It is not an individual, it's for the youth. Let's explore their talent. We want to urge and plead to all media houses, whenever we are having and hosting our events, let them volunteer and come. This is about the Gambia. It's not about any one of us here. We are only the pioneers of this event or the project, but we are not the owners. The owners are the people that are showcasing. You might not see me there showcasing my time because I believe I have a different direction. But the one that is showcasing is what you are promoting, and you are promoting what? The use of the Gambia. Let's be flexible with projects. Sometimes it's hard to understand, but we all know how we are all struggling and trying, but we still have to support each other as a team and make a better difference. So thank you all for kind attention. I wish you all the safe trip back home after this event.
That's Mr. Jallo, the CEO of GGT, Gambia Got Talent. Thank you, Mr. Jallo. I want to thank everybody for coming here today for the press conference. I want to thank all the media houses, all the representatives that support the press conference. I want to thank you all. Yeah. Okay. Wakaje, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Thank you so much. I think we're almost done. Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Thanks so much. I know the press conference is almost done, but I just wanted to touch on something because whilst you guys were talking, I was thinking about it, but I think Mr. Jallo kind of touched on it a little bit. It's important because this is more like a talent search. So for those of you who are watching or those of you who want to take part in this competition, I just want them to know that this is not only about singing. When they said a talent search, or when you're looking for talents, as Gambia Got Talent, as they call the as they call it. I think it's important to know that any talent that you have is not only about singing or about rapping, because this is what the youths are all about. It's only about singing for them. So it is important to know that if you're a magician, as he said, also a poet, or you're good with juggling with the ball, or whatever you're good at, this is the platform for you to come and showcase your talent. So don't think that it's about singing or dancing alone, because it's very important, because the youths, this is what they always want to be. They want to be the next STs or the next Jesus and stuff. But it is wider than that. It is bigger than just being an artist. I think it is important that we mention these things, because so that they know that it's not only for this type of people. So anyone out there listening, and any type of talent you've got, you can come. We have seen American Got Talent, we have seen Britain Got Talent, and we have seen so many different aspects of arts. I mean, people have come in and they're showing their talent in different ways. I mean, the other day I was watching Britain Got Talent, and I saw this Gambian guy too. He came up, and I think that was a great one, for the Gambia. At least people would recognize us. So I was just gonna add this to it, because in the Gambia here, when you're having any important, or if you have any project with regards to the youths, it's important that you communicate properly so they understand what you're doing. So that's all I wanted to add.
Thank you all once again. This is all for the day. If you guys have any question for the GGT, Gambia Got Talent, you are welcome. You can ask. Welcome.
Where can they register for anybody that want to register, like watching right now, for the people that are watching on the media, if they want to register, where are they going to get the registration, like forms, and like, is there any website whereby they can be connected to the events that you guys are going to be doing in the future? Is there any website or any Facebook page or any ID you can just sell it up?
Okay, thank you. We have worked on that. We have prepared forms. Forms are $200. Forms are $200. Anybody who is interested